So ChoAi is going to come out as Clown against TE Survivors. You're going to be able to see only one Titan alongside with everyone else having movement speed boost. No flywheel here. Let's see how ChoAi does, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think there's a chance. There's a chance maybe for a win game here. But let's move on towards the game. For ChoAi, I've never seen this skin. I've never seen him play this skin, sorry, let me just rephrase that. But with Liba Ash, I don't think you're not supposed to pull here unless you get the pallet down first. You're not supposed to pull here unless you get the pallet destroyed first, so that's fine. Okay, but then Liba is going to be able to rotate towards the next nearest pallet, so we can't really pull the rocket just yet. There's too many long pallets near this area. We can't pull that. ChoAi should know that. We good. What? Oh no. Oh no, the traffic stop. Oh no, the traffic stop. This might not be good at all with that traffic swap. Liba couldn't be able to go upstairs here. ChoAi can't pull any rockets, and if that's the case, he doesn't even have that many rockets on his hand. We're gonna wait to see if ChoAi is gonna come upstairs or not. We're gonna be able to jump down here as well as we're gonna go towards our next long pallet. I told you, you need to break this pallet before you pull anything. Survivors know that you get countered by long pallets, so you have to break it. ChoAi getting a little bit of his items. He doesn't really have any more rocket dashes remaining, but this is still a very long pallet to play around. We were a little bit scared of flywheel there, but everyone has Windows speed boost, so I think seeing that patient having pallet speed boost here, we will realize that okay, there's no flywheel here anymore, but we don't have rockets. So we have to blink open here immediately. Can we? We have to blink. We have to blink. We have to blink open. Okay, that's fine. Liba going straight towards the window area right there. With the window, you also can't pull because this is only first presence rockets. So the dash distance is actually not that far. But then I don't know. ChoAi failing that first one was a huge mistake as well. But you do see as well, right? With the survivor side as well, knowing how to counter a Joker, you basically just put the pallet down early. In which if it's a long pallet, Joker has to walk to you first to waste even more time. And then the moment Joker actually wait a second. Okay, fair enough. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. We bought more time with that, so fair enough. But as I was saying as well, with the survivor side note, if you know it's a Joker, it's so easily counterable. No one here has flywheel at all, but with 2-story settings, with long pallets in mind, as long as you take a normal hit, you know that if you want to force Joker from not using his rockets, just go transition near towards the next longest pallet area, and there's nothing a Joker can do, and aside from walking to you and breaking the pallet first. But with this, Iman Yuha is going to come in with the rescue. That's going to be normal hit, normal rescue. Double Cypher Machines is at 50% on average. But at least Patient manages to body block right there, which is what we really need. As long as Patient body blocks, that's really all what matters. Merc is going to rotate out, but Merc still will be the one rescuing, simply because of the fact that we're not going to stop decoding anytime soon. With the Core Decipher being the slowest here as well, Coordinator should be able to pop open the Cypher, should be able to prime the Cypher Machine, to be honest with you. 75% Cypher Machine on Coordinator side. Meanwhile, Acrobat is almost finished his Cypher. Acrobat's probably going to be the one that actually has to stay near the exit gates and get it ready to be opened. Yeah, basically 90% Cypher Machine, and then you just chaired. You should have more than enough time here. You all wanted to come in. I'm a bit worried of coming in too early. I won't lie with you about that. But if we get Terror Shock right here, it will be really bad. It will be really bad if we get Terror Shock right here. We're just still looking right now. So I'm playing this very safe. If we get a Terror Shock, it'll be a tie. If we get a Terror Shock, it'll be a tie. Okay, we got the rescue. We're trying to get the hit on towards Patient. Patient needs to vault out. Patient vaulted out. Okay, that's all what we need. As long as Patient vaulted out there, that's all what we needed. We didn't get on Tram, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we still do have pallets left here to play around in as well. As long as you get the pallet down, that's all what's needed. This is also considered a long pallet area. It's pretty short, but it's still pretty long as well. So we're going to play around right here. We're going to be able to vault over, but with the vault back with a terror shock down. Doesn't matter much, no. As Mercenary here, elbow pads away, the first elbow pad. There's another elbow pad on mine, and there's dungeon at middle. If we realize that, well, with patient here being eliminated, Merc can definitely take dungeon at middle, but it seems like we're going to be able to escape anyways. Let's congratulate the 3-man escape here from T survivors, moving straight on to our second half. Okay, let's see here. It's going to be Pepe coming out as instant detection alongside with Warp. Survivor-wise, we do have 2 flywheel and 2 Windows previews here without borrowed time, and of course a first officer. What Pepe needs here is going to be a tie, and as long as he gets a tie, it's going to be a win here, and the points will be 50-50 for both T and Wolves. But let's move on towards the game. Gonna spawn near geishas. There is Seer nearby, but it seems like Seer is gonna rotate towards the back here as well. We're gonna lock the Cypher machine at middle first. There is the Cypher machine on balcony, but I guess we could decode the Cypher machine on balcony and then go towards middle if we want to. But preferably speaking, early game we want to get rid of the Cypher machine at middle first and foremost. It is gonna be fast pallet breaking here from Pepe's side as well, as we do see as we get 28 stacks on Seer. Meanwhile, the window will be locked, and Seer trying to cut corners here as much as possible. We won't be able to get any walks here anytime soon, and that's going to be the window speed boost here applied as well to dodge the walk. So very nicely done on Seer. We're going to lock that pallet and then going back straight towards the window area here, but it seems like Seer is going to play around with you any longer. But I guess, you know, in this area it's not bad for survivors to contain a wax artist against. There are lawn areas in which you can dodge some stuff, but we're trying to be very careful here. We did get 88 stacks of wax. We are going to wait around. We do need a tad bit, yeah, we do need 100 stacks right there, and we're just going to wait until IVL is gone, and that's going to be an immediate hit. Now then, Seer shouldn't be able to take the tram, but we do have the warp out here first, and I guess the flywheel came in. We want a flywheel and get on towards the tram, but wouldn't work in that scenario, would it? But realizing that this is a Windows speed boost and a flywheel here, we will be able to see a tie game guaranteed from Pepe's side. I mean, 2.5 Cypher machines decoded here from the survivors. First officer Cypher machine was a little bit slow because of the fact that Pepe did lock the Cypher machine in the middle first, but it seems like Yavi is going to be the one coming in to decode that, but we are still going to be 1 Cypher machine short at the end of the day. We don't see anyone nearby here just yet. We do see XMX one coming to rescue, but we didn't lock the Cypher machine in the middle, which is a tad bit unfortunate. So that's going to be the window lock. We're going to try lock the windows here first. As long as we're going to get the window locked, I guess that's really all what matters for Pepe. So then, like, there's no rebound kite potential here from the survivor side if that's the case. We do have a pallet here to vault around him, but then we're going to run straight anyways to stop Seer from trying to rotate away. And Seer having an owl there, it's not going to do you much, sadly. We're going to stun here just so the Seer doesn't go out any further. And then we're going to hit Seer back. And that's what we're talking about. Basically, barely 3 Cypher machines done right now and Seer's second chair. So from the survivor's point of view right here, what would be the best to do is to not play around too much and just get a Cypher machine done ASAP. As long as we kind of get the Cypher machine done, it's not too bad. You don't want to get a 3-man elimination here. So like, you don't want to put pressure on ChoAi really. Now I won't disagree that the clown pick was a little bit. The clown pick are all like, clown picks are always risky. They're always risky. They're not the best as well. Like, unless survivors make huge mistake with Chercam and such, then yes, you'd have a chance in winning. But like, otherwise, no, not really. Otherwise, no, not really. In that case scenario, no, not really. And we do see as well, Patient didn't really do any, like, how do I say? He didn't do exceptionally. He didn't like flex or like do some very, you know, exceptionally well plays. He just basically plays pallet dance and rotate towards non-pallet areas in which it forced ChoAi to, like, you know, basically not get him down any faster. And there's nothing a Patient there, there's nothing ChoAi can do. Now you could say ChoAi probably shouldn't have pulled the rocket near that long pallet area when Patient rotated towards the 1 pallet and 1 window after he got out from Shrine Corner House. But you know, it's just a huge scenario right here, as we are going to be able to not find anyone just yet. We want to find someone easier to chase. Barmaid probably wouldn't be a bad choice. Aeroplanist, on the other hand, well, if you do have warp, it might be a little bit easier. If you do have warp, it might be a little bit easier, but if you don't have warp, it's a whole different story, as Aeroplanist is going to be able to get upstairs, jump down here on the bottom left-hand side of our screen, and take the pallet down. It's a bit hard for Pepe. Pepe is playing it very chill. Pepe should be a little bit more chill here, because he should know that he's going to be able to get the tie, but the only question in mind is, how can I prevent Aeroplanist from doing anything more, as Yavi here is going to be able to look back and see Aeroplanist. Aeroplanist, we did pull a bit of a close distance, and can we get immediate lockdown would be the good question. I feel like Aeroplanist having flywheel there is a huge chance. Are we going to flywheel? We're not. We should flywheel the hit then if that's the case. We didn't. Okay, I feel like probably well, I guess you could save the flywheel for later. But for me, I would have flywheeled the hit. There is dungeon in the middle. It depends on Yavi now if he can make it there or not. He does still have hover here left to use Yavi. Let's just see here. We're going to be able to hover away. Warp is on the hands, but we warped a little bit too far out, and this is really bad for Aero, because Aero is going to be able to get the wax on him. Okay, that's fine. Aero did get the wax on him, and it seems like Aero's going to make his way in right now. We got the flywheel, very nicely done by Yavi, and that's going to be a 3-man escape from Aeroplanist. You can't chase after that Aeroplanist endgame, and let's move on towards game 3.